All right, so that's my Snapchat. That's a application that is used, that's an app used by 8-year-olds. All right, I initially downloaded Snapchat and I deleted Snapchat because it was just swiping up and down and I couldn't understand. And then I placed it back on my phone and I started to snap surgeries and cool stuff that we do in the OR and tips and tricks about weight loss surgery. And it's been a big boom with contact with my patients. So I'm going to give you a little bit of advice regarding staying focused on after weight loss surgery. Who's had weight loss surgery? Raise your hands. Beautiful. So this time's for you. Okay, so that's one of my pictures from Endobariatric on Instagram. As you may know, we're probably all over major platforms there. And I always throw in quotes, motivations for you guys to keep focused and not falling off the wagon. So I'm going to talk about eating. All right. So of course, when you go to a regular doctor, and a regular doctor says, "Well, you got to diet and exercise," and you hear it all over. It's just crazy. I mean, when you hear, as a patient, diet and exercise, it's like you're sent back to when you were a kid at the principal's office and they're telling you something you're just going through one ear and going out to the other. So you gotta make, you as a patient, you gotta see it differently. Food, see it as food, not diet. Diet is a sacrifice. All right? Whenever you hear, you got to diet, it's like, oh, I'm going to sacrifice something. So it's food. And exercise, don't look at it as exercise, it's activity level. And we'll talk about that in a second. All right, so you got to understand that food, when I craft sleeves, now that we focus on the sleeve, probably 7 years ago, we were only doing sleeves and crafting sleeves every day. I tell patients that a regular stomach is probably a caveman, a stomach from a caveman. Right? Back in prehistoric time, the cavemen would hunt and would literally eat as much as they could because there were no freezers, no fridge, and they couldn't hold that food for probably 2-3 days. They wouldn't eat until they were able to hunt again or fish. So that stomach, we still have it nowadays. It's the same stomach. The stomach does not have the evolution. But Wendy's has been now here for us, and McDonald's and Pizza Hut and all these 2017 stuff. So we are doing and crafting stomachs for 2017, which is a sleeve. All right. So now we have food at every corner available to us. We do not starve. That is prehistoric because we have food, bad quality food, available now on every corner. So what you eat now that you have had weight loss surgery is very important for your long-term success. It is very important for you to understand that you cannot eat big meals like the cavemen used to eat, and you need to think 2 or 3 times what is in front of you. Is it healthy? Is it good? Does it have good nutritional value to put inside that gastric bypass or gastric sleeve? Because that will give you good outcome. Remember that we are what we eat. Yeah, doctor, but the pizza tastes so good. Yeah. Just think of one thing. Once it crosses your mouth and hits your neck, goes down, that is the food you are giving your body. That is the food giving energy or the type of nutrients that is giving all the fuel to the most amazing thing, which is your body. So think 2, 3, 4 times before just grabbing whatever's in front of you. All right. So professional athletes, what do you think this guy eats? Protein? Carbs, but not any carbs. I don't think he'll eat a donut.
Plant-based carbs?
Yes, plant-based carbs. So, some people don't understand that quarter-mile horse, $150,000 horse, they don't feed them pizza, pasta, or corn on the cob, or just anything to this horse. It has to be very well scientifically given out to him to have the best outcome. Why would you have it? Why would you eat it? So, some people are more vigilant to what their dogs eat than what they eat. Some people are looking after their pets on what type of supplement I can add, or what type of food is better, and reading the reviews and everything. Well, you're not reading the reviews on the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit on McDonald's. So, the take-home message is always make wise decisions. All right? This picture of my fridge. I got asked a few minutes ago. Now that I try to eat more plant-based, and I've lost some weight. And you see some videos we were making fun of me back in 2000. Started using YouTube in 2000. Started using YouTube back in 2007. I think I posted the first gastric sleeve worldwide, and that's got over 2,000 views on YouTube. And then I started to show my face on YouTube, and I was heavier. I was about 44 pounds heavier. So believe me that what I tell you is I've done it, I've tried it, and I know what works and where you should go through. Right? I've also struggled with my family, with my mom's surgery. Mike back there was asking me about my mom. Did my mom's gastric sleeve a few years ago. She was pre-diabetic, high blood pressure. She's off all medications now. So I totally understand what the family goes through, what the patient goes through, what I've gone through. And believe me, I work on this every single day. Every time I sit at the table, I work on it. And that's what I want you to do. Work on it. Don't grab anything that's on the table. Think twice. All right? So, you got to treat food as a medication, because if I put some medication in front of you, or you get a prescription or script from a doctor, you just don't take it, do you? You go to the pharmacy, you fill it out, you grab it, and before you take it, what do? Check all this stuff. But if you see some nasty carbs in front of you, most of you, sometimes we don't even read it. We don't read what's in it. We just don't think of what's in it. And remember that we are what we eat. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. I mean, we have to deal with that and accept it and work on it every day. But you got a big, big advantage. You have an amazing tool with explode the potential of the. So let's do a summary. Summary is input, output, and I agree with some doctors. It's just not as simple as how many calories you intake and how many calories you burn. It's not as simple as that. There's a lot of factors that go in. There's a lot of hormones and the biochemical processes in your body that affect the results of weight loss. But you got to keep it simple. A good calorie tracker you can find for your phone. My fitness is one of them. I use it a lot. I use it actually every day for me. I have not had weight loss surgery, but I just give you this tip. It is very useful. So, selection is everything. Put it to you simple. If it comes from nature, it's okay to have. If it comes from man, especially one in a lab coat, no good. No good. All right? If it's made in a lab, no good. Talking about candies and all these chemicals. If you read the labels on something, and then if there's some stuff that you can't even pronounce, no good. No good. All right? So you don't see any M&M trees out there, right? Also, the labeling. Beware. Some of the labeling, fat-free, light, sugar-free. All this stuff is not for you to see what the product really is. This is all marketing. You got to understand that. So if you have a fat-free, sugar-free, whatever free thing, chemically in a lab they're doing something to add, they have to add something extra to take that space. All right. So be very careful. All right, so take-home message, avoid these things. Start with that. 3 simple things that will get along with a gastric band, a gastric bypass, gastric sleeve. Whatever weight loss surgery, this works great. Got that? And of course, nothing beats preparation. So if you don't buy it, you don't need it. So whenever you go to the supermarket, think about that. If you buy it and put it on that cart, you're going to eat it. You're not going to throw it away. So don't buy it. Don't put it on the cart. Once you're out the doors of the supermarket and you didn't buy it, good job. You're not going to be able to eat that. You're going to eat whenever you're hungry. You're going to eat whatever you have in the pantry. Good, healthy food. Exercise. Keys. Make it simple. You don't have to kill yourself. All right? If you walk 20, 30 minutes, that's it. You're good. You need output. You need to burn calories. But it's not like you need like special clothing and the latest tennis shoes to go to the gym. You can walk around the corner. It doesn't matter. 20, 30 minutes. You're burning calories. Track it. Use something to stay motivated. Use a Fitbit. Use a step counter. Use a smart watch. Use whatever you want. Anything that will keep you motivated. Once you get the hang of something that you start liking to do, go through there. Don't start switching. If you like swimming, stick to swimming. All right. Then buy something cool for the swimming. A heart rate monitor. Buy a cool watch, a Garmin watch that will track your laps. Stick to that because you enjoy it. You gotta enjoy what you do. Otherwise, you'll look at it as sacrifice. You're gonna be like, oh, I gotta exercise. Put a treadmill. You like watching Netflix? I don't mind. Put a treadmill in front of it. Watch your episode on the treadmill. Keep active, output, burn calories. That will help you always to keep on track. So everybody already knows what we need to do. We've heard it from all the doctors, your doctor, your surgeon, nutritionist. All we have to do is do it, right? Now, I don't want you to do it all at once. Remember that everything, including weight loss, has a compound effect. Whatever little thing you switch in your day, if you just drop that daily donut, you eat daily donut, it will impact your health and your weight loss. If you ditch the Doritos, or you something different. Analyze your day, because you know what you need to do, but don't do it all at once. It's just overwhelming. Do one thing a day or one thing a week. Increase your water intake. Watch what you're eating. Drop the extra carbs you're doing on chocolate or whatever. I mean, you know what you need to do. We all know. So, there's just some social media channels I have. I want to jump into the show. Those are the little extra tips I want to give you for you guys to stay motivated. Of course, at any point here after the show, this afternoon, for my patients, who's a patient of mine? All right. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to have a mini patient reunion this afternoon, 4 to 7. We're going to be meeting at the lobby. And but anybody's welcome to come up and say hello. And you want me to sign your books or have any questions, I'm always open.